Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Obi Cubana and his wife, alongside Obi's sister Pinkalicious, whose real name is Nkechi, and his eldest brother Sachu, traveled to the UK to celebrate Obi Cubana's son's birthday. He turns 17 today. We all know that for the past 3 years, Obi Cubana's family have been living in London, so he traveled with his family members to go celebrate his son's birthday. Guys, looks like it's going to be a shutdown, and he said after this particular birthday they will face themselves. They'll start celebrating their birthdays by themselves because they'll be 18, eligible to work, and so they can throw their parties however they choose. So we have Obi and his sister that traveled with Fly Air Peace. Yes, and he said the flight was amazing. We have his wife and of course Obi. So guys, moving on. So we have the moment they arrived to the UK. Obi's house in the UK is big. Oh, hey, a full duplex. When a lot of people in the UK live in like bacha houses, this house is beautiful. I'm pretty sure he got it. You can see how excited his children are to see him. You can see the two big boys coming downstairs. Guys, I have always said it, Obi Cubana is an amazing family man. Like I say this all the time, he is a fantastic dad. So of course we have the boys hugging their dad and their mom. Everybody is excited. They haven't seen the surprise guests yet. I think the little one did. Let's see what their reaction is like. Look at his hair, oh my god. So we have their auntie and uncle exchanging hugs with them. Guys, this is such a lovely family. I love the bond, and I just love that Loshibi is very warm and she accommodates them, because a lot of women will feel like, this guy's family is constantly in my business, but with Lush, she's very warm and sweet to them. However, before they embarked on this trip, they went jewelry shopping. Let's see a little bit of their jewelry shopping experience before we head over to the birthday boys shopping experience with Papa. The shop no be small. My people, truly, money now water. So you can tell that most of these clips do not have their original sound. Of course, they wouldn't want us to know what they are talking about. So here we have Loshibi. In the background, you can see her brother-in-law, the one who traveled with them to the UK. So here they are shopping jewelries just before they left the shores. Yes, and it was an amazing experience. Maybe Lush got to change her rings and all of that. I really don't know what she bought. And guys, like I said, there's a lot to learn from Obi Cubana, but a lot of times we just look at it as, Obi, he has money, he owns this, but when it comes to his commitment to family, God, like, I would really like to know what growing up was like. A lot of his interviews I have seen, I don't know, nobody has ever asked him, like, what was growing up like? Because the way he acts, his siblings as well, you can tell that he was raised in a close-knit family. You can tell that he watched his father be a fantastic father. So I'm pretty sure that he learned from him. That's why it's very important. You see, people's background matters, because if you go meet person we get daddy issues, like, some people don't just know what it means to be close, chummy with their siblings and all of that. So of course they had drinks while they shopped. See, better luxury. And speaking of jewelries, guys, there is this guy, the guy who designed Obi Cubana's mother's pendant. When Obi Cubana's mother passed, there was this pendant he designed made of a diamond, where his mother's face was crested on it. So that guy, I think his name was Obi Jewelry. Like, I cannot remember what that guy's name was, but I suddenly stopped hearing about him. I don't know, like, what is going on in his life, if he's still into this jewelry business, because the truth is that some of these businesses can be very sensitive. Before you know it, one bad business deal and the person is crumbling. Because that period, he was the in guy, Obi Cubana, his friends were buying like diamond jewelries from him. All of a sudden, like, the guy just went quiet. I've tried searching for him on Instagram. Like I didn't, maybe he has changed his name or he lost his account. But I've been thinking about him lately, and Obi hasn't, like, Obi is someone that tags his vendors a lot. He hasn't tagged him in a minute. So you can see this Oyibo guy pressing calculator. Hey guys. Okay, I think it's time for us to head to London, right? So let's head to London. I'm fire now, my bata Lip keys. So he tagged it billing day, the day where he gets billed. You know, the children are shopping, especially the 17-year-old. We have his wife. She looks stressed, you know, after the trip from Nigeria. And in Nigeria, she was pretty busy. They were visiting sites because Obi Cubana is like working on an estate, Cubana Estate in Abuja. We all know that. I saw an interview Obi Cubana did with Chude, where he said that by 50 he wants to be done with all things nightclub and move into something else, and that's exactly what he is doing. Like, if you notice, for a long time you may not have seen him promoting his clubs on his Instagram page or across social media, because he has leased most of his clubs out. So now he's just like, you know, a bench partner where they just give him a certain percentage month end. He is no more actively running the business, unlike in the past where you see, Obi Cubana is being Cubana this, Cubana, like he's just stepped aside. See, in this life, it's good to plan your life. Like, I admire people. There are people that when you sit and have conversations with them, they tell you, at this age I want to have done this. It's good to set goals. So as much as sometimes life happens and those goals don't really like click, but it's very important to set goals. Because I remember seeing that interview, I think in 2022 or 2023, where he said by 50 he don't want to be like the face of his nightclub brand. He would have stepped aside and, you know, dived into other businesses, and that is exactly what he's doing currently. He's distributing drinks, he's into electronic products, he goes to China to shop, he's into multiple businesses, and that explains why he's no more actively promoting his nightclub. I mean, because the truth is, one thing about the nightclub life, it's not easy. The nightlife, like, it's not an easy business to run, and it's become so competitive with people doing lots of crazy things so they can make sales. Just look at Pretty Mike, the wahala he entered because he was, according to, allegedly selling drugs in his club. So I'm pretty sure he did that because of customers, because a lot of times, like, clubbing has gone beyond just music, people dancing and drinking. You have to do something extra to spice it up. So here we have Obi Cubana and his kids doing shopping. Guys, I'm pretty sure this must have cost nothing less than 5k pounds. What you say, guys? This is a lot of money. Like, and looks like it was an unlimited kind of shopping. Like, just take whatever you want, and the boys did not disappoint, guys. 4 troll 5 6 guys. What?
The mother of a bad daycare is a daycare. Her 17-year-old, and so you start making money for the family. Maybe 17 is not a child's play, right? Lashimwa, say hi. Very bold. With 1 terabyte. Okay, that's 25 for that mother. For the good I am, mate.
So I'm pretty sure that maybe tonight or over the weekend, the family will come together for a proper birthday cake, barbecue food.
We don't miss the miss, but we don't show that. That's what. We don't show that one at all.
This boy is 17, but he is so talented. He is a cartoonist. He's very good at music. He loves to rap. He loves to, you know, he's a creative, he's a good businessman, and we got to hear or know a lot from these clips his mother shared. Let's see them.
A BOT paragraph is basically a paragraph that can help show business people or entrepreneurs how to further develop their business. So, for example, You can a BLT is because leads to and therefore. So you can see a question like, oh, if I have seen a decline in sales with his plantain in recent days, what can he implement in his marketing to further the sales of his plantain? You can now say one thing that can be effective for his selling of plantain is social media marketing and campaigns. This is because we can be able to reach a new variety of customers and help him to actively market his products. This will then lead to more people knowing about the business. Therefore, more sales will be generated and more potential customers will be likely to follow the brand.
Alex, we're still talking about
BLT. Because
BLT. Because leads to and therefore. Now in business. And please tell me, as an NGO, the Kick Foundation, we have a problem. We are thinking of ways to generate funds to be able to meet up with the programs that we have for the year to implement. So how do you think this BLT something will help us in our organization?
I'm going to tell you a BLT paragraph that can help you now. So basically, one way that the Kick Foundation could be able to generate more funds is through the use of crowdfunding. This is because crowdfunding can be used to generate sales from all over the world. And
It's a union bound together by one purpose.
I love how prepared he is for the business world, to take over his father's business, to run his own thing, to, like he fits perfectly into the society. His parents have trained him and, given him the right tools.
Of our everyday lives. We are here to evolve, to become smarter.
So this was at his mom's Havana conference that held a couple of weeks ago, and here you can see him addressing the crowd at the event. So like I said, the right tools, the exposure, he has them all. Gone are the days when people assumed that rich people's children were dull and no good. I'm on allow you, then they sabi bookba. Like a lot of politicians have their children working in top agencies in Abuja, and to be very honest, sometimes I can't even hate them because the truth is that they are good at what they do. From Society Hotspots, we say happy birthday to Alex. Cheers to a life of progress and quality living.